Joining me now from Southern California, founder and CEO of the Restoring America Now Action Fund and lead proponent of the recall of Governor Gavin Newsom, Erin Cruz. Erin, you look at what's happening in your state, in California. Liberty is under attack. Liberty is being lost, and I don't even know if most of the residents of California understand what we're talking about right now. But the vaccinations, I think, is a microcosm. It's the government telling people in California how, no matter how you come down on this issue, by the way, if you're pro, anti, it's still the government, Gavin Newsom's signature, telling people how to live their lives.
Government overreach at its best, really. And as a matter of fact, we have petitions right now up at the Capitol building being circulated and signatures being obtained. There's a huge movement up there right now against Governor Gavin Newsom for what he's doing. And it's not even just the vaccinations, it's government overreach, period.
Yeah. 39% is his approval rating right now.
Right.
39%. But that's not the reason for your recall. It's all the other stuff, like sanctuary state and suing President Trump and the Trump administration over trying to build the wall and secure the southern border, and the attacks on immigration policy. This governor has signed so many bills attacking liberty and so many lawsuits through his attorney general, I can't even keep track anymore. This is part of the reason. These are the reasons you're doing the recall, correct?
Absolutely. You know, we have crumbling infrastructure. You just try to drive on the roads, you're going to maybe get a flat tire. I mean, it's terrible. Bringing in lots of money, not doing for the people. It's a big issue. But again, government overreach, overtaxation, people are in fear. You know, Prop 13, there are big threats there. We're looking now at rent control. We're looking at a lot of different areas that are going to impact Californians. I know my own family has now moved out of the state of California because of affordability and concerns, and that shouldn't be the case. Government and people like Gavin Newsom, who hold these seats, need to be looking at the entire populace who reside within those jurisdictions and listen to them, not just the small margin of radicals who want socialism and communism. No, he needs to listen to the people who live here, all of us.
And Governor Newsom's response, of course, when there's a recall effort, the person being recalled potentially has a chance to respond. His response is, in part, this unwarranted recall effort will cost California taxpayers $81 million. It is being pushed by political extremists supporting President Trump's hateful attacks on California. Yet, a handful of partisan activists supporting President Trump and his dangerous agenda to divide America are trying to overturn the definitive will of California voters and bring Washington's broken government to California with this recall effort. Are you an extremist? You don't sound like an extremist. Are you an extremist, Erin?
I guess if you support the United States Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and you support the California Constitution and restrained form of Republican government, I guess you would be considered an extremist. But I know I'm not alone. There are many Californians out there, not just Republicans. You have independents, no party preference. You have American Independent Party and even Blue Dog Democrats who are fed up. Many Democrats, from what we're hearing since we started this movement early on in the year, didn't realize the extreme lengths that Governor Gavin Newsom would take furthering his agenda as opposed to serving the people of the state of California. And they want him recalled as well.
Okay, so you need somewhere in the neighborhood of 1.5 million signatures. This is over the amount, but you want to make sure that you have valid signatures, and that's part of the process. It is not cheap to do something like this. The formulas I've heard, by the way, is somewhere in the neighborhood of $5 to sometimes $20 a signature. So you're going to need a lot of money. First of all, are you trying to gather that money? And then you would also need a small army to do this, too.
Absolutely. We have very strong support. Our website was just listed as the top 3% of nonprofit traffic here in the United States. There is a huge, huge influx of volunteers, people of interest. You can download our petition on our website, ranaf.org, or recallgavinnow.com, and you can take action there. We are going to need funding. We're going to need, the numbers I understand are between $1 to $2 a signature. We need 1,495,709 signatures, and our numbers state from our analysis about 2.3 for the discard rate, because the Secretary of State is really, really particular about how these petitions are filled out.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.